Yeah, second take with the hat. I'm in love with the hat. I took it off last night. I went in there and I came in here in a bad mood. I did one take of a video that came out really bad. My act was not together, and I didn't realize that this is okay. I told you the story about the hat. It's like a Muslim or African American cap is what it was sold as, but and I love that and I respect that. But on me, just for today, it is what I like to call the young Catherine Deneuve cap from the opening scene of The Hunger. Man, I went to the Kentucky Theater and saw that when I was 20, and it changed everything. Just that scene changed everything. It just made me feel, like I want to live the slick life. I might even just experiment with some vampirism, but I wouldn't do that because it's stupid. But anyway, I have done some stupid things. So here's what I was thinking, because I really wasn't going to talk much today. I'm not going to talk much more, but I want to tell you this, that did your hometown, okay, if you came from a little town, it was especially heartrending, but did you have a festival in your hometown for some reason? I mean, there are sorghum festivals, and there are pumpkin festivals, and there are banana festivals and things. And my hometown was a tobacco auction hub for many, many years. People would come there to buy, to sell their tobacco, and all of the buyers would come in from all over, Carolina, and where did they come in from? And they'd come in and then they'd have the tobacco auctions. But the thing is that we had this tradition of the tobacco festival. I won't go into the whole history of it. But it was really fun. It was usually about the second weekend in October. Just if you were lucky, it would always hit on the day that the leaves had just turned a bright, vibrant red, and the sky would be like almost sapphire blue, and with the sun completely out. Those were the greatest days. But there were also some that were really dismal and cold, and like, oh, you like get down there. But it was fun. It was fun for everybody. And I have kind of done a poll of all the kids that went to my junior high school that sat up on a hill overlooking our town, and especially it overlooked the thoroughfare where the heartbeat of the festival, where it took place on Depot Street, but at the time it was called Railroad Street, but just temporarily. But anyway, so there was a big tobacco warehouse down there where people would set up flea market booths and entertainment and food, everything inside there at night. And during the day, there was a big parade and stuff. But here's the thing. If you were a kid that went to Bloomfield Junior High School and you lived in the country, you would beg your mama, please don't make me ride the bus home this afternoon. Please let me just walk directly down the hill to the Bloomfield Tobacco Festival. And most of the time they would say yes, because everybody loved the festival. I'm going to tell you something. There were 3 times when you were a kid at Bloomfield Junior High School that you stood at the top of that hill looking down over our community. The 3 best moments when you're standing there looking over it took place on the last day of school before Christmas break, the day you got out of school for Christmas break, the day you got out of school for summer vacation, and it was a full 3-month summer vacation. Nothing felt better than that. But the Friday of the Bloomfield Tobacco Festival ranked right up there with those 2. There was a feeling in the air, and when you stepped out of the school and started down that hill, you could smell carnival food cooking. You could hear faint calliope music. The rides were set up. It was ready to go. And that was one of the sweetest experiences that any kid in my hometown ever had. So I wrote this about 12, 15 years ago. I went through this period, kind of a slump, but I kind of saved myself by composing these simple melodies that no one would ever really hear. I fancied that I put a whole musical together with all of these, and I knew what the songs meant and where it was going and everything, but it just petered out. It's okay, it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be just doing this. But anyway, here's a song that I wrote in honor of our old Bloomfield Tobacco Festivals, and it's called The Lights Along Railroad Street. And my keyboard has so many voices. I rarely use the organ because if I were playing something churchy, it sounds like a really cheap electric church organ. It doesn't sound like a pump. I mean, a pipe organ. Uh, but when I add like the rotary sound to it, it gets kind of like that kind of tinny edge to it that like a theater organ might have sometime. Uh, like a calliope. So this is intended to sound like a calliope because and it's called The Lights Along Depot Street, and I really enjoy it still, and I know you will too if you ever had a little festival that had lights and rides and delicious elephant ears to eat and pork chop sandwiches. Here you go. Have a good Monday, folks. I'm going to. Bye.